I'm here in Livermore, California right now, dropping off at US Foods. I picked this load up in Holcombs, Kansas. It's been a good drive in. Stay tuned. Well, I'm sitting here at the Loves right now in Holcomb, Kansas. Are you ready for another trucking adventure? Good, me too. We're heading to California, and I'm happy about it because I'm heading home. We're only about a mile away from the facility I'm picking up. And it's another Tyson load, but I know this one's going to go better than the last. It is a drop and hook, and it is ready to go. I called to make sure. So we're going to head on over there, get it, and get all these 18 wheels a rolling. Drivers fly through these parking lots, man. This guy just cut me off. You got this Prime buzzing on in. Remember the days where you would just cruise in and out of the parking lots? And no hurry to go anywhere anytime soon? Well, we got all checked in, no problems. Trailer's ready to go, just like they told me. But they did tell me that the washout bay was down, so I'm not sure what they're going to want me to do with the trailer. I guess I'll find out over here from the yard dogs or not, if I put it in the trailer bay. I mean, the wash bay, or just go take it to an empty area. So, yeah, let me find out about that. I'll get back here with you shortly. Alright, we dropped 3466. Now we're going to go find the loaded. We're looking for trailer 3704. So we're going over here to find it. On the other side is where the loaded trailers are. There we are. 3704 dynamic transit. That'd be it. Well, if you've been watching my videos, you know this has been happening to me a lot. I can't fit in there to get the landing gear up. I'm gonna have to drag this sucker out of here. Oh, I'll tell you what. Okay, that's better. We can get to the landing gear now. Well, that was one tight spot, but we're connected. All the lights seem to work on this side. Flasher's working. Little over 3/4 of a tank, so it looks good on the left side. Check the tires. Tires on the left side are good. I did a pin check, got mud flaps, did a tug test, made sure that was locked. Lights are good on the back. All the seals are on there. All the lights seem to be functioning properly on the right side. And the tires are good to go. Everything is looking good over here. Flasher's working. Okay, trailer checks out. Now we're ready to move our tandems and go check out with the guard and get on the road. Maybe clock some miles today. See where we end up at the end of the day. Hopefully, because it's like 11:30 or so in the afternoon, I'll get out of here maybe around noon or a little after. I'm only looking at maybe 400 or 500 miles today, but we'll see. You never know. Might be good weather and I may just keep on driving further than I want to. I want to get this load there so I can go home, of course. Since we're going to California, we got to go back no further than the 5th hole to be California bridge law legal. Okay, we locked in on the 4th hole. I think we'll be okay. The load is only supposed to be 40,000 pounds, but of course we'll see when we get the bills. That will tell us the real story. Well, okay, you ready for the real story? We got 126 total boxes, and the weight is 43,512. See, it goes to show you that shippers always lie. You never go by what they tell you on the rate con. You always go by what the bills say. So good thing that I had only a half a tank, and my gauge is completely maxed out, so I may have to go back one hole. We'll check. If you've been watching me long enough, you know me. You know I'm going to a scale. You know I'm going to weigh this load on a kiddie scale to know the weights are right. So let's head on up over there and see what happens. See what we come up with. Well, we made it to the cat scale. I tell you what, my judgment was correct. Those are our weights. Couldn't put any more. If I would have went back to fifth hole, I'd have been overweight. So yeah, that's where we're at. And yeah, you can't see it. Anyway, I'm just under a half tank. And we'll park, go get our scale ticket. Okay, just in case that screen was a little blurry to you, here's a better look at the axle weights. It's not great, but it's doable. We can roll on that. It's 79,000 total gross weight. So if I put 100 gallons in on top of what I already have, that's 700 pounds roughly. So that's going to put me at 34,040 pounds. And in most states, we are allowed to be 400 pounds overweight if you carry an APU pack. And some states allow up to 500 pounds. So we'll be all right on what we got. As long as we're not over on the trailer or over our 80,000 pounds total gross weight, we're good. I tell you what, now we can head on out of here and clock some miles in for today. You know what? Since we're here, we might as well fill our tanks up, because I can fill up completely here. Now thinking about it, this is one of the biggest reasons why I would ever leave this company, because they micromanage how much fuel we get and where we get it at. And that really irritates the shit out of me. That and how gutless and slow the trucks are. Those two things I hate worse about this company. But I don't know. I'm sticking with them for now. I tell you what, it's a good company overall though. There's always going to be something you do like and something you don't like about any company, no matter where you go. You just got to weigh the good with the bad and decide which you want to deal with. Now let's get some fuel so we can truck on out of here. You know, it's funny just thinking about it. It says hose 2 is prohibited, so I'm not allowed to get fuel here. Let's go to trucking. I'll find fuel somewhere else.
Take this road as far as you want to go. I'll show you how a country mile can take us all night. Feeling high in a bull's tail up an old dirt road. I ain't gonna run or hide. We can let the fire burn wild. That's just my countryside.
Okay, so I'm here in Hooker, Oklahoma, and I'm allowed 75 gallons here. I'm gonna see if I can get it. Plus I'll get that dumb DEF crap and finish filling up my reefer. Well, they're still out of DEF here. What do you know? I came through here about a week ago, or when it was cold. I think it was about a week ago. Anyway, their DEF pumps were down then, so they've been down for at least a week, maybe 2. But the good thing is, at least I'm able to get my diesel fuel here, and hopefully my reefer. We'll see how that goes. I'll tell you what, I'm not happy with the company today. They tell you 75, but in reality, it's 73 gallons. Ain't that a bunch of crap? 73 gallons. That just means we're going to be stopping again when we get into Tucumcari, New Mexico, for another fuel stop, and hopefully the last one till Kingman. Hey. Now I tell you what, I'm going to run in, grab my receipt, and then we'll go back to trucking. Probably have to stop in Tucumcari anyway, so I can get some DEF fluid. Plus, I'll be able to get 100 gallons there, so that will fill up the tanks, and we should be able to make it to Kingman by then. It's a little chilly out here, and a little loud. Oh man, what a shame. That rain dirtied the hell out of my truck, and I just washed it the day before yesterday. Oh well, that's how it is usually in the wintertime in the rain. What can you do? I'm allowed 100 gallons, which is really, in reality, 97 gallons. And I probably won't need that much, so I'm going to leave here with full tanks. So yeah, we're not going to have a problem at all making it over to Kingman, and then we'll fill up there. Yeah, buddy, that's a good thing. I got to wash my windows now. Huh, that's hard to believe. But it took all 97 gallons. What a trip. Good morning. I'm here at a rest area. This is where I parked last night. You know, it's the following morning, obviously. Just outside of Santa Rosa, New Mexico. So anyway, it's 16 minutes after 5 a.m. and just getting ready to start my day. So, yeah, we'll get back to trucking. But before I go back to trucking, I just want to let you guys know that if the videos ain't been that good, the last 3 or 4, pretty much ever since I left home and started the new year trucking, I ain't had nothing but garbage. Problems and troubles from shippers and receivers. So, I hope that I can get back on a regular basis now. See you in a bit. Alright, I got stopped in Hallbrook, Arizona. I'm going to take a little bit of a break here. I don't know if you can tell, but it's starting to get a little bit foggy out here. I just ran into it when I got here. Everything seems to be going good today, and I'm thinking that we're going to stop when we get into Kingman, Arizona, and just spend the night there. So I'm going to take my break, and I'll get back with you. Alright, break's over. Time to go back to trucking. I got me some pizza for an appetizer. Now I'm fresh and ready to go. Let's get these wheels rolling.
Driving down the country road, windows roll down, radio playing, winding past the open fields. The fresh air is so invigorating, going wherever it may lead. No rush, no plan, enjoy the ride. Just me and the countryside. On this country road, my spirit feels so alive. Passing by a weathered barn, horses grazing near a farmhouse, rows of corn and wheat sway in the breeze. The farmer's tractor works the farmland, going wherever it may lead. No rush, no plan, enjoy the ride. Just me and the countryside. This country road, spirit feels so alive. Leave the city way behind. No more hurry, no more grind. Out here I can breathe, I can think. The peace and beauty, they're just what I need. Going wherever it may lead. No rush, no plan, enjoy the ride. Just me in the countryside, on this country road.
Well, I'm here in Williams, Arizona, about an hour past Flagstaff. Yeah, this is good enough. 450 miles. I'm not in a hurry. Plus my leg is killing me. I have about 681 miles to do by Tuesday. And this is Saturday, so 2 days, 681 miles. You can see why I'm not in a hurry. So, yeah, this is it. I'm going to hang out here and we'll see what the morning brings. Alright, I got my coffee. I got my smokes for the day. It's really not too early, a little after 6 o'clock. But like I said, we're not in a hurry. Somewhere along the line, I'm sure I said that. Anyway, we're going to head on out. We're going to stop in Kingman, Arizona. We'll get some fuel there, and we'll continue on into California. So, I'll be seeing you guys there. Well, we're here. We made Kingman, Arizona. And don't you ever get tired of the same old boring ass routes? I know I do. Might as well be a dedicated run that I'm doing here with this company. Anyway, we're going to get our tanks filled up and then do what we do. Head on back out, hit the road, go to trucking. This guy better not take too long. I'm gonna have to pull up and get reefer filled. He better not be in my way. I'll have to say something. Come on, let's go, buddy. I don't want my reefer to time out. What I mean by reefer timing out, they only allow you a certain amount of minutes. If you don't get to the pump and start using it, then it shuts off. And that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. You know what I mean? Anyway, we're gonna get it filled up. Okay, we got fuel in all tanks. All filled up completely. Now I'm gonna run in and grab my my diesel fuel receipt, and then we'll head on out of here. Go back to trucking. Get these 18 wheels turning and burning. That's where the money is. Got 412 miles in today. I can stay here if I want to. I really don't need to do any more miles. I got like 285 to my drop the day after tomorrow, so I can do those miles tomorrow. But to be quite honest with you, I'm not sure at the moment. Yeah, no joke. I may just take a break here, then head on out. We'll see how it goes, but definitely got to stretch my legs and rest a minute. Okay, I made up my mind. I think I'm going to stay here tonight for two reasons. One reason is because the company sucks. I'm not allowed to get fuel where and when I need and how much I need. So this is a fuel spot. I'm going to stay here. That way I can fill up my reefer tank in the morning, because I don't know if I'm going to get reloaded or go home from the drop-off in Livermore. So I want to make sure I have enough reefer fuel. The second reason is, well, I'm just going to take my time. I only got 285 miles to go, and wind down and get ready for my home time. And, you know, just chill out and get the thought of being in the truck out of my mind for a little while. So basically, that's what it is. I will see you tomorrow morning, whenever I see you tomorrow morning. Good morning, sunshine. You know, it has totally been a serious long time since I spent time up here at the Tehachapi's. And I tell you what, it's a beautiful morning up here this morning. The sun is about to rise. The air is not too chilly. I slept well last night. I did. I slept well. Everything's going good. Now we're just going to get back to trucking, get our day started. We got about 285 miles to go to my drop at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. So, not really sure where I'm going to end up at right now, or how close I'm going to get. But I'm going to do some research on Google and find out if there's any parking there at the facility where I'm going. We may end up just driving there. We will see how it goes. What a beautiful day it is here today. And the drive was beautiful. It's just been a beautiful day all around. Anyway, we are stopped. Got 33 miles to go in the morning. I'm at Joe's Plaza Travel in Wesley, California. Just gonna kick back here. Leave early in the morning so I ain't fighting traffic too much, hopefully, and get over there where I gotta go to be there by 5 a.m. It's 12:35 in the afternoon on Monday, so I got all the rest of the day to hang out and kick back. So I'm gonna tell you guys a story about the first time I hit a DOT roadside scale. I was with my trainer. This was roughly 11 years ago. And we switched seats. I got behind the driver's seat. He got in the passenger seat. His name was Don. He was a good trainer. At least I thought. He went to sleep and left me alone to figure it all out on my own. Basically, that's what kind of trainer he was. And this is where the story comes in, where I come up to a DOT scale, right? And he's already went to the back, went to sleep. It was, I don't know, 15, 20 miles or so up the road. He didn't stay up long. And I yelled at him, you know, to try to wake him up to find out if I needed to go inside the scale. Because you got to remember, I'm fresh out of school, right? I don't know nothing about what I'm supposed to be doing here. Anyway, I couldn't wake him up, to make a long story short. So I just ended up following all the truck drivers into the scale house and going over the scale really slow like they did. And they gave me the green light, and I got back on the highway and trucking along I went. So that was my first experience of ever seeing or thinking about or going through a DOT scale. Alright then, I'll see you all in the morning. Well, good morning. Welcome to another good trucking day, which ain't going to be much of a day. It's 3:30 in the morning. I'm getting ready to leave. All we're going to do is drive about 33 miles and deliver at US Foods. So let's get over there and see what happens. Well, here's my truck all tucked in nicely. Then I got this car hauler sticking out about 10 feet in front of me. But I think I'll be alright. I think I can still get out and get around them. Alright, we're just about getting settled in on the freeway now. Have about 30 miles to go yet. And then we'll be there, and the place don't open until 5 o'clock. So I may be sitting around for a few minutes. We'll just, you know, see how it goes when I get there. Well, we ran into a little traffic, but nothing too bad. It's just right there where the interstate change was, and then we'll get going again. No big deal. Still have time to make it there on time. Just trucking along in the slow lane. Well, it's about 4:35. I'm gonna try to check in, but I don't think there's anyone here right now. Well, there's someone there in the guard shack, so we'll check in and see what they got to say about it. Maybe we can get in early with any luck. Alright, I was able to get checked in. And you know the routine. They will call me when they have a door for me. So hopefully I'm not sitting here too long, because I don't need any trouble with law enforcement. Like a parking ticket. Anyway, waiting on a call. Well, I'm standing around out here where I checked in at, just walking around, getting some exercise, watching all the drivers come and go in the trucks, and yeah, I can't speak for other drivers, but me, I spend enough time in the truck. I don't need to be in there right now. But anyway, it's a little after 5 o'clock. They should be calling me anytime now. Here we go. Just after I said anytime now, we got a truck rolling in. That's the first one. Here comes the second one. So they open the floodgates. Time to go get ready to go now. We got some activity going on here. Well, we're heading in. We got door 21. Let's go find door 21. Of course, it's going to be, you know, one after another, but it's fine. Well, anyway, let's get in the door. Don't you love a good madhouse? When everybody is just dashing for their door. You got 7 or 8 trucks all coming in at once with all different doors. Everybody waiting on everybody. Anyway, that's the routine. We're here, we're settled in, door 21. Just waiting to see what the lumper costs right now. And to be unloaded, of course. You know, it's a funny thing. I'm the only one here with the nose, and the rest of these guys are curb sniffers. Huh, get that right. Okay, so I had to pay a lumper fee here. It was $327. Alright, we got the green light, we're unloaded, now just waiting on paperwork. It's about 3 minutes after 7 a.m. Pretty good timing. Beautiful sunrise. Well, shoot, they haven't called me, but it's been about 20 minutes, so I'm just gonna go up there and see if the paperwork's ready so I can get on out of here. Hopefully so. And then I don't know if I'm heading home or I'm gonna be getting another load out. 3600. Well, I'll tell you what. I sure am ready to go and get on out of here. Anyway, I gotta wait for the phone call. So back to the truck I go. Alright, 7:55 a.m. and I finally got my paperwork back. Now I can get this wheel chuck out of the way and move on forward and make sure my trailer is emptied out. Alright, trailer's emptied out. And I ended up with 1 load lock I didn't have, so now I have 4 of them. Let's get these doors shut. This trailer is filthy in the back. Gotta get it washed. I tell you what, 3 hours for US Foods, it's not too bad. I think it took just as much time for me to get my paperwork back signed than it did to be unloaded. Anyway, that pretty much rounds up this trip. Appreciate you guys, hope you enjoyed.